Will Apple stock follow the same line as Microsoft's earnings on Thursday, or will supply chain woes and inflation continue to weigh on investors? In today's video, we're going to discuss what to watch for and how to plan for one of the most important earning reports of the year so far. First, let's start off with expectations. According to Yahoo Finance, Apple is expected to report an estimated $1.88 per share on Thursday after hours, with revenue coming in at $118 billion for the quarter. I just always laugh at these numbers with Apple because it's just insane. You could buy all of Ford with just 1/4 of Apple's revenue, and that's just mind-blowing. 1/4 of revenue from Apple amounts to more than the GDP of countries like Kenya, Slovakia, and Ecuador. Don't even get me started on how they compare with their market cap. Anyways, if Apple beats earnings, it really isn't going to tell us much because Apple always beats earnings and most institutional investors know this. So what exactly are we looking for to send Apple flying back to all-time highs? Growth. The key item to look out for will be the ever-important iPhone outlook. You see, no one really cares what Apple did in the past quarter. We want to know what Apple's projected to grow in the next quarter and throughout this year, and phone sales are going to be key. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding the iPhone and its sales, and we've seen articles arise that supply chain issues have hurt Apple, and then days later it all gets walked back. TipRanks just came out with an article stating that according to China smartphone data, throughout the quarter there was a notable deceleration in sales from plus 88% in October down to plus 10 in November and turning into negative territory with a minus 15% decline in December. But then you have Bloomberg coming out this morning on news that Apple was China's top selling smartphone brand in 2021's final quarter, and this took the top spot in the world's largest mobile market for the first time since 2015. So which is it? How in the hell are we going to find any kind of determination as to what's going on with iPhone sales? To me, the iPhone sales aren't exactly what I would be looking for. While this will likely be a headline, I think the key to focus on here is going to be the services side of their business. And while iPhone sales will be important, don't get me wrong, Apple's services though gives them the highest profit margins, and it's what is truly driving the value for the company. Apple services include insurance against lost or damaged products, music streaming, original program, and smart assistant. You might know these services as Apple Care for incidental coverage, like when you drop your phone in the toilet. You know who you are. iCloud for document storage, Apple One Fitness, and so on and so forth. Apple services posted revenue of $68.4 billion during the 2021 fiscal year. That's compared to $53.8 billion for the previous year. And I think it's possible to see Apple reach $100 billion in revenue on the services side because this is where they have true pricing power. To me, this is what I would call inflation-proof. So if inflation is what concerns you, owning a company like Apple who has this kind of pricing power is going to likely put your mind at ease. They raise prices on these services without you even noticing. They do it overnight, they send you a small notification, it's a couple of cents, but it's a lot of money to them and you're none the wiser. So let's take a look at the chart to lay out some scenarios in which I see potential points of opportunity for Apple's stock.
All right, so as you can see, I have an area here that I have marked for support, and that's represented by this green line right here. I thought that potentially we had a possibility of Apple maybe coming back to retest this 148 area, which is represented by the 200-day moving average. You can see this pink line here is what I have labeled as the 200-day. And you have the 50-day up here with the yellow line coming at 169. And as of this recording, the stock is up around 2%. I think that there's potential for this to come down and maybe retest this support yet again, especially if we have disappointing earnings, or as of this recording, we haven't heard from the Fed yet. So that's also looming as well. But there is a lot of upside here. You know, you guys remember when we got up to the 182, 183 area where Apple's officially had a $3 trillion market cap, which is just mind-blowing. You can kind of see where the upside is here. RSI is actually quite low, so there's lots of room for this to run and gain some steam. So if we do come in with great earnings, if there's the services side of the business is huge, and even if the iPhone side of the business is huge, then this stock has plenty of room to run. So I love the upside here. I love the risk reward, especially in the environment that we're in. So I would watch for this area around 157, 158 to see if it retests that area of support. And if it breaks this, obviously watch that 200-day as well. But this area right here, that 50-day, especially if we get good earnings, that's where I'm really watching this breakthrough. I think momentum really starts to take off if we get above that 50-day around 169, 170. But let us know in the comments below what you guys think is going to happen to Apple stock. Are you holding no matter what? Do you think this is going to go off? Are they going to surprise to the upside? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the live stream at 3:45 p.m. to cover this live to give you our live reactions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you there.